I'm sure Nairo off meditating, keeping his mind straight for this.
Nah, I probably just went to the bathroom. I'm sorry.
Not even that exciting. Just ruined all the hype right there. Now he's just taking a piss of some.
Oh no, wait. This is Kataro's Meta Knight versus ESAM's Bowser.
Oh god, because ESAM went against Zero and ended up. Remember, were you here when the first time we were on Spooky and ESAM was playing Bowser?
No, I know his Donkey Kong's pretty good though.
Yeah, his Bowser was really amusing.
Oh my gosh. Oh, the body slams.
There we go. That up B out of shield with a roar.
Where's Vex?
Oh, goodness.
Kataro's making controller, John's like,
yep.
It's
not
what I'm expecting.
Oh, wow. And look at that. So after an SD, a little bit more fraudulence exposed.
Zero's controls are apparently too much for Kataro to handle. Those button switches are not something Kataro's used to, and ESAM is exposing them right now. Bowser versus Meta Knight. This goes to show you, maybe next year, Bowser will win Apex.
Yep.
And then we'll wake up.
Exactly the words I was waiting for that. Kitaro, no, please.
Nairo is currently boarding the stage.
There we go.
And he seems like, oh, Nairo's here, and he takes him out.
Nairo's here. Get this kid out of here. All right. So I think this is going to be an unbelievable set. This definitely should be very interesting as we find ourselves in the end of winners.
Yeah, but I don't think Bowser will be ESAM's choice of character here.
No, definitely.
It's going to be either that Ice Climbers or that Pikachu, and it looks like ESAM's going to use the Ice Climbers to carry his way through this winner's final.
Definitely netted him a win against Zero, and I can see him clearly sticking on for Nairo, knowing that his Ice Climbers are on point today and definitely converting on their grabs as they need to be.
Absolutely. This is winner's finals, don't forget. So this is a 3 out of 5 set.
Yes.
And Ice Climbers, traditionally struggle with longer sets, but ESAM can always fall back on his Pikachu if need be. And there's also a very conservative stage list here at Apex this year.
Now, Nairo did play Vinny earlier in the bracket, and he did knock Vinny into losers, so Nairo has been playing well against the Ice Climbers thus far.
Right now, it looks like a very even game, 17% onto Nairo, but ESAM not completely healthy himself.
And at this point, I have to say this is typical of ESAM's style. As I said, he likes to play a nice synced Ice Climbers. He doesn't opt for the desyncs as much. He really will try to keep Nana close. It'll make it so that he can optimize any grab scenario without having to worry about chasing Nana. But as always, Nairo is unbelievable at gimping also. Has a great record against Vinny and other Ice Climbers, so ESAM going to have a hard time finding those openings.
Now, I have to say, Nairo is using a lot more patient approach to punishing ESAM's jumping around trying to hit him, and it's working out.
And that might be a little bit harder for ESAM to deal with. Is Nairo hunting down Nana, potentially going to get that dare? Yes, he is.
This could be it for ESAM. Oh, Nairo's taunting.
And there it is.
He said, I thought you were a Pikachu player.
Exactly.
What's going on? And then proceeds to actually secure the stock without using another hitbox.
Nope. Nairo definitely looking like he's in real form right now. ESAM landing that double up smash. Definitely not too thrilled about the taunt. Oh, and misses a grab opportunity. Very uncharacteristic. And there's that, and this should secure the stock.
And Nairo would have needed to commit to that up till it would have actually converted into an advantage. But if he wasn't willing to commit to it, he should have never started it.
Now, a constant worry on Battlefield will always be in getting nared when you're Meta Knight on top of a platform as an Ice Climber naring you as a Meta Knight on top of the platform. It sets up for grabs if you're not facing correctly. So, yet again, Nairo playing very patiently, constantly aware of that.
ESAM completely getting out of dodge of that tornado. And now we see both players dancing around looking for an opening. Nairo not willing to go for those risky up Bs. He sees, okay, ESAM can grab that from Zero, but ESAM still playing very smart, using all of the moves in his arsenal to tilt here.
There you go, and a nice solid use of side B. A lot of pressure on the Nairo's shield. Gives him an opportunity to stay synced back up with Nana. Very impressive knowledge there by ESAM Nairo with a whole lot of invincibility frames, something like 90 plus on them if I remember correctly. So while he had to drop off the edge there, we saw ESAM jump back on with Nana still hanging on. That's going to be a bad case scenario as Nairo makes a great play.
And that's ESAM stock.
Yes, it is. Nairo with a smart chase, and as always, Nairo so proficient after the split up, so proficient at dealing with Sopo. After so many long sets with Mini and a couple losses, it seems like this matchup is definitely something he
That was a great read with that tornado there. He knew ESAM would be looking for that grab, but unfortunately a power shield will punish that the poorly spaced tilt.
And there it is.
Got ourselves a pretty close game here. Nairo in a 20% lead with some invincibility. Does he use it? He gets in there.
And ESAM always living up to his nickname there. Dropped one grab this set, which was very uncharacteristic, but converted on the next two. So we are seeing ESAM in good form. This is one grab away from finishing, so Nairo, as much as he loves his offense, is going to have to still keep that smart, calculated approach going.
Now he has the climber separated.
Oh, and he narrowly misses Nana. This could be it. Oh.
I thought for sure he'd up B out of that jab for the safety's sake. You know, had ESAM read that roll away.
Could have been a very rough scenario. Nairo back to taking his time yet again. Smart. Managing the tornado up to those platforms. Has to be very careful and wary of the Ice Climber's capabilities to knock him off those platforms.
Things looking glum here for ESAM. Nairo decides not to use the guaranteed tornado follow-up to cover all of the options there.
And ESAM, right? Oh, and that could give a follow-up that you don't want. Oh, and that's the worst-case scenario when you end up landing a fair with Sopo. Yeah,
knocks Meta Knight right into Nana. He's like, oh, the express route.
He was like, free sandwiches? Okay.
Yeah, okay. Sent her back to the kitchen.
Oh, and that's going to be a rough finish. Nairo, very solid job there. ESAM, unfortunately, that early grab being dropped seemed to really change the pace for him. That could have changed everything.
Yeah, so Nairo does manage to take game one. You have to think at this point, Nairo's playing considerably different than Zero was playing in the set. He's not going for too many of the aerial up Bs that ESAM was getting the grabs off of. He knows he has a solid strategy. He knows multiple ways to punish ESAM's up air camping, and he's just ready to convert any kind of pressure that ESAM's sending at him into damage and into advantage. He was able to consistently separate the Ice Climbers and remain relatively safe throughout the set. So I'm curious that ESAM is not switching on to Pikachu.
And he's running back the same exact level they were on. That's salty run back entirely. But maybe ESAM sees something that we didn't see. Maybe he felt that drop grab really did play the role into it. And he very well could have adapted a little bit more to what Nairo used as tools that he won with first game.
Nairo gives up 30% for pretty much for free.
And that's always so frustrating to deal with. Those Ice Climber up airs come in two at a time, do a good chunky amount of damage, and a lot of times will combo into themselves. ESAM recovering from a bit of a mild confusion there. Nana rolling the opposite way of him, which is never what you'd like as Ice Climbers.
No, it's called a blonde roll. It's done to desync your Ice Climbers.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that all too often, and it seemed like it gave Nairo an opportunity to separate them, but he did not capitalize on it.
And Nairo's in there. A little bit surprised, no dash attack, but he does get the Nair to convert, misses the dash grab, gets the forward tilt, and then hits him out with the tipper end of a forward air. This will be Nana's stock. Oh my god, he just needed to be slightly more patient into an up B.
ESAM with another opportunity to get them sucked back up. Very nice.
Lots of pressure there. And Nairo looking to take it again.
Unbelievable pressure there from Nairo. Did a good job of keeping ESAM away from that ledge to potentially save Nana. And he gets the advantageous matchup here.
There it goes.
Against Sopo. Quality Nairo loop to close out first stock.
Great patience by Nairo there, too.
And that could have been worse, but Nairo, good recovery.
He was going for the platform until he heard the trip, and then he was like, oh, okay, I can take this. Nice forward throw, advance rush. Puts Nana back on the stage. This goes for the gimp on Sopo.
And he's not done yet.
And now he's like, oh, well, that didn't work out. I will take the Nana KO. Oh my gosh, ESAM with the fade away up air. Wow, okay.
Ooh,
this combo.
Wow.
The back air into the wake-up attack to knock Nairo back off the stage. Then a rare technical error by Nairo, self-destructing, puts us back to a close match.
And that could be the little bit of gas in his tank that ESAM needed right now, as we see a whole different stock 2 right here than we expected to see seconds ago.
Absolutely. I definitely thought he was running on E. but he's refueled.
He's refueled and ready to go, but Nana taking a trip to the outskirts as ESAM looks to, unfortunately, held too much attention on Nairo there, didn't get a chance to save Nana. Nana falling into the abyss, Nairo gaining back that advantageous matchup.
Yeah, it looks like ESAM isn't quite ready for that Exxon sponsorship as he loses his second stock.
And right now we see Nairo getting right back into it. Another opportunity to separate. Wow, so quick on the separations, leaving ESAM minimal amounts of time to respond without losing his climber.
Yeah. The key is, once you separate them, you want to kill Nana, but you also want to pay attention to how Popo is coming at you, what direction he's coming from. Is he going to block? Is he going to make the read that you are making the read on him? Because you want to kill Nana, but you have to watch Popo and see, okay, obviously my opponent is going to try and save their Nana and attack me right now. What's the best way I can convert this?
Oh, and ESAM just narrowly pulling Nana back. As always, one grab will change everything. As we see here, only a 44% differential, and man, ESAM not going out without a fight.
Grab the edge. That was it.
And we're going high here. Nairo not securing the kill just yet. Nana.
That's it. Nana's gone. She had way more percent than Popo.
Yes, she did. And right now, Nairo looking to close out another game here. As we said, this is the first 3 out of 5, so this will go and continue even if Nairo wins.
We got a solo chain grab here.
Looking for the small step. There we go. Gonna get that full 56, 55.
Close enough. Up B, launches ESAM. He's hanging in there.
Oh, and a solid follow-up there. Nairo getting a single hit of back air, landing a nice spot in there. ESAM looking to get to the ground and do what he can here.
Such a pity ice climbers lose their meteor smash once they lose the Nana.
Yes, an attribute that was not found in Melee.
Yeah.
That is correct.
There it goes.
And there it is, Nairo. Very smart, very collected yet again, not overextending and making sure he closed out where he needed to.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was going to say stop that.
All right. I'm really looking to see Sam switch to this Pikachu. Because Ice Climber's not working out. It's definitely not working out on Battlefield. If he goes there again, I think he's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, you know, you can only try and download so many times, and unfortunately, download incomplete. It has not happened. Nairo
we're at maybe 60%, and it's not enough. Not enough to take out Nairo.
Nairo representing that Fios right now. He's been done 3 days ago on that download, and that's why he's sitting up 2-0 in the stock count.
This ain't Kansas, but he's got that Google Fiber right now.
Yes, he does. So we'll see what ESAM looks to do. We're seeing
ESAM is crazy.
Third iteration of the salty run back.
Now let's see just how crazy he can be. I know Florida's walking off, shaking their head in disappointment.
Yeah.
They're like, what's this guy doing? See Red Howard in the background.
Everyone's sitting here wondering why we don't see Pikachu, why we're not seeing anything, but Nairo in a very comfortable position, nothing to worry about. Challenging ESAM to the top platform. As we see
60%, 73% from up airs alone.
So Nairo, not the same start, but at the same point, not seeming like he's too worried, but we're already almost in triple digits on percent-wise just off up airs.
I think he's trying to make ESAM fall into a more comfortable line of, okay, it's safe to pull an aggressive option against me, but...
All right, so ESAM opening up a lot stronger. Might have been a little bit closer to that download than we expected, but then again, Nairo always with the capability of hustling him. As we see Nairo go in and immediately gimp Nana.
That was the greatest hustle we've ever seen.
That was 110% hustle.
Oh my God.
He sat there and was like, you have me for $5? Did you win $5? Because I'm going to take you 10.
That's pretty much what I just saw.
So as of right now, Nairo being a gambler and really putting ESAM on blast. ESAM, oh wow. Nairo, very smart. DIing that Nair off the platform outwards to make sure that he didn't land pratfalled on the ground.
Oh my God, that wake-up attack was so pivotal. Yes. Nairo not just calling it right there.
And as of right now, ESAM struggling to find that same opportunity to get the grab that he found first stock, and Nairo looking to eat Nana like he
mix-ups. Oh, I don't know about that down tilt.
There we go.
I saw a forward throw, he saw a down tilt, and I'm favoring my option, no offense.
Now, I really hope that we don't see this set go Florida style, where the longer you elongate the set, as we saw in Seabrook versus Salem, the better chance Florida has is winning. If ESAM comes back here,
and that's going to
be it. Wow. Mr. Consistency, gonna do it again for me. Make me give you the right nickname. Gonna close it out real strong because it's looking that way.
The king of clutch.
Oh,
that's
goodness, and that is not his fault.
Well, I mean, he could have done a tripless, but
it's still very difficult,
okay.
and he gets it right back, and there you go.
So close. He tripped like at 102. That's
yes,
ridiculous.
Exactly.
It's like, what? 102?
Yeah.
That Nairo was just like, okay.
Yeah, that game was over.
Yeah. I don't know what that was all about, but
and that was wild. I mean, honestly, I hate to say it, but he made us eat our own words. He went back like a crazy person to Battlefield for the third set, and then came out and practically 3-stocked Nairo. I mean, fair enough.
That's what you do when you're the king of clutch, as he proved in doubles.
And that's what it is. So we'll see him go right here into Game 4. We are not done with this set. They are going to run it to potentially the distance here. And they are really giving everyone at home every last bit of their energy right now. You are getting a show as always, guys.
Yeah, for sure. We're looking at Lilac Cruz as a potential counter pick.
Waiting to get the breakdown right now.
3, 2, 1, go!
And Nairo continues to take to the sky.
Yep. As always, definitely smart on this stage too, especially with those lower set platforms. You have to be especially as careful because the Ice Climber's nair causing pratfalls will be ever present on this stage also.
Well, there are also two advantages. One is like a double-edged sword. One of the advantages is that Ice Climbers now, when committing to jumping up on a platform, these platforms are lower, so they expose more of themselves. As you can see, when he did that up air, supposing Meta Knight have blocked that, it really exposed them. You can get a neutral air, a down air, and up out of that much easier than on a Battlefield platform. And there's the forward throw. He learned from his mistakes.
Oh, this could be
Will
bad.
Nana catch up?
Oh, and an awkward spot dodge from Nana there, resulting in the chain grab not continuing.
Yeah, it was also because of, great read by
And
ESAM.
there it was.
It's also because the slope threw off his angling a little bit, and it did so again there.
And pardon me as my jaw drops. This stage definitely functioning against ESAM there as we see a non-followed up grab, unfortunately, a drop grab. This is a rough scenario, but there you go. Good job by ESAM getting that sync back up, getting the climbers together. Another opportunity to get the chain grab.
And just watch Nairo's sword attack the Ice Climbers with such malice in it.
Oh, man.
That was one of those LOL JK moments as Nairo realizes he misplaced his tornado quite significantly. He's like, okay, we're going over here.
Yeah, I'm just, never mind. I didn't mean to do that. Pardon me. Oh, man, and there
Nice
you
down
go.
smash.
Definitely solid defense there from Nairo.
ESAM going for a little bit of predictable forward B to get back on the stage. Nairo punishing.
Oh,
there
Nairo.
goes Nana.
Nairo, very smart knowledge there as we see Snake's F smash Nana as she attempts to go run past. Nairo did the same thing, held that F smash. ESAM by the skin of his teeth getting back on stage.
That'll be it.
Oh, and there it was. Good close out there by Nairo.
Now, as I was mentioning in the beginning of this, in the beginning of the set, one of the differences about Lilac, okay, that'll be the stock.
Wow.
One of the differences here is that since Lilac tilts back and forth, the platforms are considered moving, meaning you're able to platform cancel onto them. And that could be a speed bonus to Nairo, but it can also be utilized for the Ice Climbers to get onto that platform and successfully grab him. Wow.
Oh, wow, and straight up again, runs clear up into it and gets that grab, but Nairo quick mashing. Unbelievable. In the second that ESAM was waiting for Nana to snap back to and get that next grab, Nairo had all those buffered inputs
He buffered like 20 inputs at once.
He went hard.
Nice up tilt. Uh-oh, Nana is looking exposed right now.
Yes, she is, but ESAM doing a great job of putting himself up there, distracting Nairo for just a second. ESAM, yet again, committing a cardinal sin and pushing Nairo towards Nana, and Nairo taking full advantage of that.
He definitely took the Popo Express. Down smash will put ESAM off the stage. Shuttle loop.
Ooh,
that'll be his recovery. He can't get back if Nairo just grabs the edge.
Yep, and there it was.
Converts into stock. ESAM has one stock left in this winner's bracket if he's not able to convert this victory.
And what a difficult stage for that Lilac has been for ESAM. Definitely not in the form that I'm usually used to seeing him. Nairo has gotten out of grabs. There have been a couple of drop grabs.
And with that up B, you can see what I was talking about before. He was able to clip Nana with that, even though she was very low to the ground. This could be a bit of a separation. The up air does punish it. ESAM reads Mach Tornado incorrectly. Up air does not convert, and now a neutral air. This could be it.
Nana left exposed, but Popo's still standing in front of her.
Uh-oh, that's the eye.
Wow. Almost had to give Pat a call.
Tyrant is very inspirational today.
That West Coast everywhere. Oh, wow, both sides of it?
Gone.
Wow, and that could...
And ESAM
there it is.
concedes the match.
Much respect there. Nairo with an unbelievable down smash, catching both climbers on both sides of the shield. Unfortunately, Nana found herself on the back half of that shield and did not make it back. ESAM respecting the work that Nairo put in and just calling it a day on this set.
I see ESAM wrapping up his controller, but he shouldn't